Good morning, good morning. Nuts, orange juice, espresso. So I've already been out walking around just a little bit. I didn't get to walk down all the way to the market. I walked past here and then I started heading towards the market. And the lady who is doing my wash, I saw her on the motorcycle. I heard somebody behind me and I go, and I looked and it was the lady, it was the maid from the hotel. And she said, I'm very sorry, your shirt. Let me show you about your shirt. I said, I know about my shirt. The long sleeve shirt, the back is so thin, it's starting to wear little, almost like holes in the back. I don't care because the thing's only there to protect my arms from the sun. And so far they've done all right. And I told her, don't worry about it. It was like that before. You didn't do it. Oh, okay. She said, where are you going? I said, I'm going down to the market. Okay, let me take you down there. I said, thank you. So she took me down to the market. The market's not open. The coffee shop, there's one coffee shop. I thought there was a bunch of them down the way. There's not. There's only one coffee shop and it was closed and it's next to the pharmacy. And the girl from the pharmacy's not there until noon, so I can't get her to take care of my feet until later today. So then the girl goes, okay, so what are you gonna do for coffee? She goes, there's a 7-Eleven and a Cafe Amazon. I said, okay, take me here. So that's why I'm here. Maybe in another hour or so, things will start opening up and people will start to be in the market. I don't know, but maybe I'll start to walk. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm starving right now. We got a 5-star chicken little place right next to me. Good morning. Oh, you know what? Before I get started, a list of people to give a shout out to, and no particular order, no particular reason why. I'm just giving this shout out. So if I don't call everybody, it's because there's a lot of people I'd like to thank, but I just don't have. I don't have a comprehensive list. So first, thank you to Mr. Oyvind, thank you to Mr. Zach, to Mr. Bilal, to Mr. Monash, of course, to Mr. John, and John, to Mr. Fidelity Quester, to Mr. Ben Johnson, Mr. Tony G, Mr. Mean Gene, who reared his head last night, Mr. El Camino, Mr. Richard, Mr. Tom, Mr. Krister, Mr. Dowlow, and of course, Mr. Longhorns. Honestly, that Kochang chicken was the best chicken I've ever eaten in my life. I can tell you that the 5-star chicken is good, but it's not as good as the Kochang chicken. So I'm still undecided if I'm going to leave at like 3 o'clock this coming morning or I'm gonna wait another day because, you know, my feet feel much better. I'm rested. I feel a little less tired, and you know, I'm not so exhausted. But I think another day of rest would do me some good. And I think the day after that, the day when I walk, I'm probably not going to walk 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers, something like that. I'm going to try to stick to about 12 to 14 miles per day, because right around the 10 to 12 mile mark is when I notice I'm starting to get a little bit tired. And I can't walk during the day. I mean, you know, if I walk from 9 to 10, right now, I think it's 83, I'm trying to remember, 83 degrees, feels like 91, 70% humidity, and the road is much hotter. So that may be the reason why yesterday, all of a sudden, I got several blisters. I have a blister on my left foot. I have one waiting to emerge. I got one on my right heel. I got the big blister that the lady popped. So, you know, it pays for me to walk at dark with my stick, with my friend me, my walking stick. I want to carve that in this stick. So yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, aloha. So I have to walk early, and you know, if I'm walking from, let's say I'm walking from 4 o'clock. If I'm averaging 3.5 kilometers an hour, I walk from, say, 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 3.5 times 4, 14 kilometers. Maybe walk another hour, 17.5 kilometers. That's not quite enough. I need about 20 kilometers a day. So really, if I get up around 4 o'clock and start walking, g'day, mate. Hello, love. Yeah, the Night Stalker. It's not by choice, though. You know, I was talking to my kid yesterday who, you know, saw my blister, and he said, that's horrible. And I said, you know, the thing is I want to pull this off. It's very nice. Let me show you. And there's the barista for Gennaro. Not quite as friendly as the girls in Starbucks, but you know, what do you expect? It's very chill. This is a great place for me just to chill for a little bit. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the fact that this is a podunk town. I mean, I hate to put it that way. I don't mean to sound negative, but it's a very small town. And, you know, I went to this drink shop yesterday on my way into town, and there was this woman there. You know, I mean, like, good-looking woman. You know, very, you could tell she was the type who liked to be organized, because, you know, you saw behind the counter was her office or whatever. It was her house. And she had this big drink shop in a little front area. Very nice, but she was a nice-looking woman, very, you know, well put together. And she told me that she rarely leaves this city. And I said, why is that? She goes, because I'm very comfortable here. And I think a lot of the people here, that's how they are. They're just comfortable here. They love just a really relaxed atmosphere. The lady told me she only goes to Bangkok when her family and her husband's family wants them to come, which is they come like every year at Songkran. And that's it. And I said, you've never been anywhere outside of, like you haven't, you Medipaitio, you didn't go anywhere. You didn't go see anything in the country? Nah. I said, what about outside of the country? Never. I don't want to go. Oh, I am. I'm not taking them for Gennaro, although, I could give him a pointer or two, but I've been taking notes. I just wrote my notes this morning, and I'll write some more tonight. I've got my feet all bandaged up. See if you can see them, because I know you want to look. You're voyeurists. This one is not as bad as the other one. That one's in trouble. Yeah, well. I don't know what else I expected, so it's not like I expected my feet to feel supple and lovely. I really would like to go in a place somewhere and get a foot scrub, but I don't want to do it when I got blisters, obviously. I have to ask her about this place here. Ask her why this place is so big. It must be really busy. The 7-Eleven and Cafe Amazon are big on there. I've seen all along the road there's 7-Elevens with Cafe Amazon, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure if PTT owns Cafe Amazon. I think they do. Yeah, PTT does own Amazon. So that's why. This is a PTT station, a gas station. And so they probably, I mean, just since I've been here, there's been 4 or 5 people that came in. Here comes another couple. I don't know if they're going to be coming in here. Another 4 people, but I don't know if they're coming in or just going to their cars. The toilet is over to my left. It's not good. น้องครับทีนี้เป็นผมไป Amazon เยอะๆแล้วก็อันนี้เป็นใหญ่ที่สุดผมไม่เคยดู Amazon ใหญ่เหมือนกันทำไมก็ใหญ่จังก็มีลูกค้าเยอะไหมเยอะอยู่ค่ะเยอะเขาไปเซเว่นมาที่นี่ก็ใช้แก๊สแล้วก็มาที่นี่พักผ่อนแล้วก็ใช่ไหมใช่ค่ะส่วนมากจะเป็นตอนเที่ยงค่ะก่อนเที่ยงHuh. Yeah, so that's kind of the reason. If you start to get one on the back of your heel, don't worry and keep going. What? Don't keep going and make it worse. That will stop for a while. Thank you very much, Mean Gene. PayPals are very, very welcome, of course. I used to say this, and I stopped saying it, but the funding is what keeps the engine going. And I still got to pay bills and do. I'm doing all this stuff from my phone. I'm glad I didn't bring my laptop. It would have been too heavy. But I'm still, keeping in touch with my family and doing social media. And it's amazing. I mean, I'm burning through about $4 a day on internet, which for my phone, for me, that's a lot. $4 or $5 a day. Just because of the streaming, because of checking on things, because using the map, and I got nothing to do in the room except sleep. Yesterday, believe me, I slept like a rock. Oh, what day. Military. No mosquitoes at all. No mosquitoes. Check the Cash app. Okay, well, let me see. The Cash app. So, Maybe it hasn't reached it yet, or maybe, you know. This place is full, man. I mean, there's a lot of people coming in here. You know? Unfortunately, they don't have any Thai food here. I'd really like to go and sit down and have a nice Thai meal. They have little gardens outside too. They have a British garden and an English garden and some other garden. I don't know. I mean, you got 2, 4, 5, 6 people. 6 people just they're in and out. I'll tell you that the best coffee that I've had since I've been here is in that little shop. Since I've been, you know, walking around. And technically, isn't this what would be considered a walkabout? Am I not doing a walkabout? How far are the walkabouts in Australia? It's the fuzz. Curious to know. Considering this is basically a truck stop, this is pretty nice. We got the garden over to the left here. And it goes back all the way to the back, so it's just all garden. And you got over here. Pretty nice. Definitely the nicest Amazon that I've seen in all of Thailand. I've never seen an Amazon this nice or this big. I'm gonna have to walk down to the market. Why is that? Why is it? Are they good places? I'm gonna have to prepare myself to walk down there, because it's, you know, it's a 20-minute walk, 25-minute walk, something like that. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah. They don't have much food here, so people obviously are not buying much to eat here. It's all they have is like little pastries and stuff, and I don't want to keep, you know, eating crappy food. Which is why I'm drinking the orange juice. I ate some nuts, you know. I really want to try to eat a little healthier, because I've been just like going, oh, this is the only place to eat. I'm gonna grab this and eat it. You know, it'll be a little croissant sandwich or something. I don't want to eat that kind of shit. My body has to be a fine-tuned machine. Nice place. I like the roof. I'd like to have this set up in a house, this kind of roof. You know? And instead of having the door right here, I'd like it to go back all the way to the window, which is like right here, and then you make like one single room, and then that's your bachelor pad or your pad for the family, and you separate it with like, I don't know, with something. Make it like a big loft, you know? Maybe make a room up on top. I'm curious to know what percentage of people, I might put a poll up for this. What percentage of people think I'll make it to Bangkok, and what percentage of people think I'll make it all the way to Baitong? I've already been to Baitong once. Bangkok, definitely. Okay. Listen, if I go to Bangkok, I'll have a chance to kind of like stock up on a few things, maybe get some new shoes, little thing, get some Epsom salts, or But I have to remember the weight, because the weight is what's the killer. I mean, right now I'm not wearing anything, and my feet they hurt, man. They hurt, but the thing is, once you put them in the shoe, which I did get some powder, so that my shoes wouldn't stink. I really don't want to do that, because if I do that, once I do, listen, then it's a completely different journey. And the one thing is that I really miss my family a lot. I mean, I miss the kids, of course, a lot, and miss my wife. But she's busy, so I wouldn't really get to see her all that much anyway. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I miss knowing that, I'm in the house, I'm comfortable, my kids are around, the wife's around, I miss that. That's what I miss. So just now, and it's been 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 9 days. I have a quality gel insert. I do have a quality. Those things cost me like 795 baht here. That's expensive here. But I do need a good pair of shoes, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I get another pair of sandals and a pair of like Asics that are like, they have the gel Nimbus and stuff like that, and they're expensive? Or do I get a pair of hiking boots? Which, I mean, when I'm wearing beach shorts and walking in hiking shoes, I just look like a dick, She's spraying down the whole place. Like on a short pole on the pack. Yeah, I've yet to find one that really works all that well, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked at any more than, I have the one that you can put on your chest, and it just bounces a lot. น้องคุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมครับไม่มีใครที่นี่ก็พูดได้อะไม่มีใครก็พูดภาษาอังกฤษได้เหรอ What can you say in English? Hello, how are you? That's it? I'm fine, thank you. That's what the usual is. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Where do you come from? Exactly, that's another thing. The tennis shoes would get broken in very quickly. The boots would take a while. I do have another pair of boots, but then, I do have that pair of boots that I wore in Hong Kong, and you know what? Walking in those was awesome. It made a big difference. And those are broken in. but I don't really want to wear those. It's just heavy. If I'm not wearing them, then just everything's about weight, you know. I think I'm fairly strong, but I'm not that strong, you know. Asics trainers, and I bought those a while ago. Those things are, I guarantee you, they are flattened out now. I've walked hundreds of kilometers in those things. Swatika. They're talking, and then they realized, oh, he speaks Thai. The one girl. That's funny. So yeah, the shoes are a big deal. And you know that feeling when you put your feet into a pair of brand new shoes and there's lots of cushion, lots of support, and you just go, oh, it's like you're walking on air. I miss that because I don't really have that. Even with the gel inserts. The gel inserts are like smushed. Yeah, I just don't want them to be like, I prefer them to not to be old man shoes. I look old enough. I don't want the kind that your great grandfather wears. You know the kind, the off-white with the white polyester slacks, that kind. Yeah, nurse's shoes. Yeah, no offense, but I don't want to. I noticed that the one who speaks English is listening to what I'm saying. I noticed that the barista recently, they're a lot more shy and reserved with foreigners. Even the older lady, she said she was scared when I walked up. She's like, oh, I was hoping you spoke Thai, So you're the one who speaks English? You speak a little bit? ใครสอนเรียนที่ไหนเรียนภาษาอังกฤษอ๋อที่ห้องอาหาร What can you tell me? Can I take your order, please? What else? How long have you worked in Cafe Amazon? English. Oh, 1 year. And everybody is from Malao? Oh. You like to live here? Everybody I speak to in Malao that is working in Malao, they live here all their life. They say they like to live here. They love to live here. They don't want to move. เขาไม่อยากไปบางทีบอกว่ากลับครัวคุณไม่ชอบเท่าไหร่คุณเบื่ออยู่ที่นี่เบื่อไหมไม่เบื่อมีเพื่อนเยอะมันบ้านเกิด so you're born here so you want to stay here ไม่อยากไปทำงานกรุงเทพไม่อยากyou already went and you came back ชอบที่นี่ดีกว่าไหมแล้วไม่ชอบกรุงเทพผมไม่ชอบรถติดรถก็ติดตลอดนะผมมาจากอเมริกานานครับYou want to say hello? No? It's too late now. She's working hard. Anytime you speak, you want them to speak English back to you. Almost always they speak back to you in Thai. They don't want to speak. They don't want to speak English. Merrill makes good walking shoes. I think they are available here. Hello, inmates. Yeah, that's good. Inmates. She seems like a match for Longhorn. I don't. I'm gonna have to disagree. I know what. I have a good idea what Longhorns likes. He likes a little more voluptuous, and I don't mean like big beautiful woman or something. I don't mean that kind. I just mean, you know, they all seem, you know, she seemed friendly and a little bit shy. And I mean, normally, I might ask somebody like that one or two questions, you know, like, oh, so how long have you worked here? Or, you know, were you born here? That's it. I'm done. I don't really care about anything else. I don't want to know. You know, it depends. Depends on, you know, if I find them really interesting. These, I don't really, you know, they're just tamada, you know, just normal girls. They're nothing exquisite like, you know. Listen, let me tell you something. When I went into the the pharmacy, a girl was very shy. Then I started talking to her, and I was like, she ain't shy. Started talking to her about my feet and about, you know, and what was very apparent, she's like the Doc Holliday of this city, except she's a pharmacist. I mean, there was like 50 old people came in just while I was sitting there, and she was sticking the needle in me. Like 50 older people came in, and they were like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh yeah, you know, didn't you take that medicine like I told you, or something like that? And then they, you know, it was just, it was pretty cool to see, actually. And I think she said she studied in Bangkok also, but she moved back here. And I said, why did you move back here? She said, because this is where I was born. You know. No, but everybody was asking. And then it was like when the maid drove off with me yesterday, some guy was like going, oh, you got yourself a farang. And I'm like, oh, God. Well, that would have been painful on that one yesterday. It would have been really painful. And I don't have one of those little sharp things that, you know, like sometimes they have the nail clipper, and underneath the handle, they have a little sharp thing. If the blister is really just completely full of fluid and it's big, it's easy to do. I prefer to use like a razor blade or a knife. I do have some scissors that are very sharp, though. I could probably use those. You know. Yes, please leave a thumbs up. Please remember to share. Hang on one second. I want to see something. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Oh, look at this. I got that all over my body from the pack. So that pack, the back of the pack, this is a North Face backpack. You would think that this North Face pack would be better. I gotta say that when I bought the pack, I accidentally did something, and the thing kind of split a little bit at the seams, and I didn't really have time to run back to the it was like I was leaving the next day, and it was like 8:30 at night. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I got a hole in my backpack. Hey, Zach, what's happening? And so I got this hole in my backpack, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? I don't want to take it back there. I'm going to have to run back, see if they still have another one. I was like, this is bullshit. And this is North Face. It's supposed to be high quality. So my wife sewed it up. It was, it's like about this big, the little area that needed to be sewed. Started coming apart. I don't know. One of my blisters on my left foot, the blister on my left foot, popped, and I didn't know it. It's skin, and I go, oh, is this real skin, or is it the bandage? And it's skin. But anyway, so the pack, I ended up just keeping it because I paid something like, I don't know, it was a fair amount. It wasn't cheap, it wasn't. I don't buy the backpacks from Thailand because the zippers are all bad. They're very cheap and they fall apart a lot of times. I can't afford to have this thing fall apart on me. So but as far as using it as a pack for long distance hiking, I would think there'd be something a little softer on the back, and like my friend Steve has an Osprey, and his has got a built-in camelback, which is pretty damn nice. I mean, with mine, I just put the camelback inside of the slot for the laptop, and I fill it up with water, and then I put it in there, and it works good. I just leave a little bit open, and the hose comes out, and it's perfect. I just grab it. But it adds a lot of weight to the pack, so I really need to go through my pack and see if I can get rid of some stuff, but I just don't know yet. Every city I'm thinking about getting rid of that mosquito spray because I haven't used it at all, not once. And it's really heavy, and I keep thinking about sending my camera back home, but so I'm done. Yeah, let's take a look outside and look how lovely it is. It's bright and sunny. What? How would I like to lighten my pack? Is that what you mean? I don't know what the weight is because I couldn't get it on my scale and weigh it. But it's just I don't know. It's just it's going to be uncomfortable no matter what. You just have to get used to it. I mean, I believe that. I've been talking back and forth with Steve because my friend Steve, because he's on a long journey himself. He wants to walk 1,000 miles, but he's not in a hurry. And I really shouldn't be in a hurry, but I'm trying to be in a little bit of a hurry because it costs less money. And also because, I miss my family and, I'd like to get to Bangkok sooner than later. But it doesn't help me when I walk for 30 or 40 kilometers or 27 kilometers and, and then I can't do anything for the next day or two. I don't know about how his wife is doing. I guess she's doing all right, but I think they're both a little worn out already. Because he was, he gave me the version that everybody would like to think is, or like to see, which is, hey guys, hey, I'm having a great time, no blisters, and couldn't take the pain because we were headed down the mountain. I stuck it in the snow while it started cutting. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let me get my train of thought back. A couple people just walked in. So anyway, he's saying, the whole, hey guys, everything's great. No blisters. We made good time today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I'm so ramped up about this. And that's the thing. And I want to get this book. The guy Levinson Wood that I always talk about. He writes books on his journeys. Every time he does a journey, he writes a book. Now he's on BBC. He's got a following. Maybe they cover the expense of production, and maybe he makes a little money off of it. But he makes the bulk of his money, I think, from speaking and also little Alpine, from speaking engagements and that kind of thing, and also his books. So I haven't read any of his books, and I want to, because there's a lot of things you don't really think about when you're doing this, Something in your eye is worse. My eyes are fine, aside from being a little tired. Fucking A. But what he has said is that when you're walking and you're doing, especially if you're doing, like, he's doing a TV show, he's got like, a special series for BBC or whatever. He's got a cameraman. He's got a little bit of a team. Usually it's just a cameraman and one other guy, like a producer or something. But he's got these other people with him. So he doesn't have to think about doing all this stuff, but they're filming. Most of the stuff doesn't get in. And so he basically does his job, but you never see the pain he's going through. You never see, or you rarely see all the pain he's going through and all the preparation he's doing. And you don't see it. You just see him going on this walk, and then he meets some old wizard in a town, and, whatever. He met some old, where was this? Was it in Africa? Yeah, I think it was in Africa, and he was on the Nile. It was on the Nile trip, and he went in, and somebody said, "You need to go to this medicine woman." So he went to the medicine woman, and the medicine woman, said, "This is what I need. I need a chicken. I need milk. I need this. I need that." So she killed the chicken. I guess it was for her. And she gave him a milk bath in this little river, this little portion of on the bank, the river bank. You see this, and what you don't see in the background is he's probably going, holy shit, what is this lady doing to me? Oh, I mean, I've seen Thais welding where they're like going, pretty crazy. I don't have a problem wearing yeah, that's bad. You know what? You want to hear something funny? Is that Steve, when I talked to him, and he said something about he called it some problem, this problem, right? Whatever it is, whatever the word he was, and he said this equals ball rash. And I wrote him, and I said, with a smile on my face, I said, you know what? I got my Manscaped underwear on. I'm not trying to push the Manscaped, but I have my Manscaped underwear on, and I got the Drapeline slathered the unit up with the Drapeline, and got the great shorts on, and I have not had any rash. None. In fact, I have a rash here on my side, a little bit from the pack, and I've got marks on my shoulders. But, Manscaped doesn't make anything for that, and the Drapeline's not going to do anything there. But it made me feel really good. There's one issue I don't have, none, no chafing. No bed bites, no chafing. Feels pretty damn good to know. And I got my Manscaped undies on now. And you know what's great about the things? I mean, it could be Manscaped. Listen, it could be, you know, anything, any brand. But they, you know, they really do help. And you put that Drapoline on, that helps too. You know, I forgot, listen to this. You know, I was getting ready to leave. I was like, oh, I got to bring my mask. And then I ended up forgetting it. So I'm getting ready to go in 7-Eleven. I'm like, son of a bitch, I forgot the mask. I go in, I buy a pack of 6 masks. 6? 5 or 6. I think it's 5. 5 masks. Got five masks, 12 baht, 12.5 baht. Now, normally they're selling one of these for 20 baht in Bangkok. 12 and a half baht for 5 of them. I'm like, I already got another 10 masks in my bag though, you know. So I'm gonna wait another 10 minutes and we're gonna get out of here and take a little stroll. Very slowly though. Jangles. If we say thong here, we get turned in for sexual harassment. Oh. Yeah, well, I remember even calling a girl a bitch back when I was growing up was like a no-no. Oh, you don't do that. To say the C word. Now, you know, I forget who wrote it. Oh, Steve. Not the Steve I'm talking about on the trip, but another Steve, Steven, said, oh, the Aussies and Brits have made the C word more normalized. And, you know, I'm the one, I actually told Steve once, the Steve who's doing the trip, I said, you're an Aussie and you're a Brit. You know, I always say, you know, my friends always say things like, you know, he's a good C, I don't want to say it in the stream. He's a good C word. Or, you know, what a C word. Yeah, how you doing, you C word? It's normalized. He's like, it hasn't become 100% normalized yet. People don't usually say that. I'm like, people I know do. But you say it in the United States, man, girls get pissed off. You're a C word. That's grounds for dismissal right there. They'll fire you. You know, I mean, the girls will get pissed, man. Some girls will throw down. Women don't like it in Oz. Yeah, but you know, Oz, the UK, the United States, they all got that, you know, I'm offended. I'm so offended. I'm offended, you're offended. Now get over it, you know? It's like, it's okay if they call you a dick, but you call them something and they don't, you know. Asshole is kind of the neutral because everybody has one. You know, really, $50, huh? I should buy like 10 packs and send them over to Oz to make some money. Split it down the middle. China knew what they were doing. Shit, I really don't want to buy any 5-star. Well, I could buy some 5-star chicken. Why not? I already paid for the room for the the next night. I gotta make sure I got the I don't want to have to walk again to get more cash. $25 bucks. Oh, gash. To me, gash is, you know, if you say he's got a gash in his arm, that's one thing. But if you say that chick's got a nice gash, that's not exactly polite. That's, you know, very politically correct. That's the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. I don't like all that PC bullshit. Listen, if you know, if you are an American native, what do you call them? An American Indian, a Native American. Sorry. My kids came to me and go, "What's a redskin? Is that an Indian?" And I was like, "Yes, it is." So, you know, like even here, they're like, they call them all kinds of things. And it's not like when I was growing up, that's what people said. They just called people Indians. But listen, if you want me to call you Native American, fine, I don't care. You know, where I have the problem though is with genders. I got a problem with that because, you know, I'll call you whatever you want, I guess. I'll call you Tinkerbell. Longhorns, if you want me to call you Tinkerbell, I'll call you Tinkerbell. I could also call you My Friend Me, but that name's taken by my wooden stick. It's inside my room right now. We gotta get out of here. You know, there's part of me that's dreading this walk. It's not a very far walk, but tomorrow I won't be walking anywhere, except maybe I'll be walking over here. And I won't be doing a stream tonight drinking a beer. I'll tell you what though, those beers went down really good. The Heineken went down better. I like the Heineken much better, but okay. Longhorns is henceforth known as Tinkerbell. Look at this. And I need more. Listen, the worst, that's pretty bad, but piss flaps is equally, it's not, it doesn't exactly elicit a favorable response. At least not by me. It's kind of like, I'm not into all that, you know. I got my one mask. I'm going to read this list over again, all right? I'm going to give another shout out once again. The shout out goes to today to Mr. Zach, to Mr. Oyvind, to Mr. Bilal, to Mr. Monash, to John, and John, to Fidelity, Quester, Ben Johnston, Tony G, Mean Gene, El Camino, Richard, Tom, Krister, Dowlo, and Mr. Tinkerbell, also known as Longhorn in a former life. All right. Fart box? Ooh. All right, let me get situated here. I don't want to break anything. Got glasses all over the place and gear and beer. More beer. Thank you very much, Andy. You also get a shout out. Thank you very much. And good luck to you. for you. Now, I gotta do this so it might get a little wonky. I like that word, wonky. All right. Go. Can I have a beef curtain lasagna? Tacos hold the beef curtain. I like a double beef curtains and cheese. The lady thinks I'm nuts. Oh man. You know you're all disgusting perverts and. God, it's too much. You know, if I'm gonna go down here, I gotta find a place to chill because I don't want to go down here and then go in the pharmacy or come back because I gotta go all the way this way and then come all the way back to go to the pharmacist because I want her to tape me up for tomorrow and the next day. Let's see here. I'm all set. All set. Wizard's Sleeve. The Privy Chapel. The Tunnel of Love. You know, we're gonna have to do a little shopping here. Up. I have to be. I know I've lost like 3 kilos, and the reason why is my clothes are looser. Especially the shorts where I have the tie string that's pre-tied in a knot. All right. You got this. You got this. Even Alex said that to me. You got this, Dad. You got it. I was like, I know I got it. I think I'll walk to the left because it's not as hot. All right, let's get out of here. What did I do there? Hey, Dre, what do you say? Ah, look at this. Oh, this is the little garden, I guess. Son of a bitch. Oh man, it is just, I come out here, I feel the heat already. It's just blazing. Not a bad little place. Too bad that they don't have some places to sit like in the shade, you know? All right, let's get out of here. I got things to do, places to go, people to see, food and plaster to buy. Oh, man. Here we go. Best cleaning guarantee. They got coconut, nice coconut, which I'd like to get, but I don't want to carry it. Got some 5-star chicken here. Burgers, they got burgers here. Let's see what they got here. Fried chicken. You got sets, I don't want a set. 5-piece crispy, $1.19. Sweaty cup. Me burger ไหมเบอร์เกอร์อะไรเบอร์เกอร์ปลาไม่มีโอ้มีเบอร์เกอร์ปลาไม่มีเบอร์เกอร์ไก่อ่ะไม่มีอ่ะเบอร์เกอร์ปลาก็มีกี่ซองอ่ะขอเบอร์เกอร์ปลา2แล้วก็ 5-piece crispy. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough for me, for food for the day. If I wolf down 2 of them burgers for brunch, and I got the 5 pieces, that'll do me until probably for a little bit here. อะไรนะครับ2 ชิ้นแล้วก็ 5-piece crispy ชุด3 no half อันนี้ crispy ครับแล้วก็ไม่มีชุด3อ่ะอันนี้ก็เท่าไหร่ล่ะโอเคครับ
You want to eat here or in the
No,
come back?
take away.
Oh, take away. Okay. Combo set.
ครับ อ มาครับครับคุณ There we go. I don't have my stick with me. A road trip or a walking trip? Well, you know what it is here at that place. They probably are worried they're not going to sell out. And then they're stuck with a bunch of food and they lose money because of it, you know. But I would think they do pretty well. But what do I know? All right, here we go. Demonetized. I don't know what song this is. Gotta get some money. Loving this music. I remember the song now. Shit, I gotta put a mask on. Catchy little tune. Gotta carry all this shit. Man, this is... It's a full day already. Alright, what do I want here? We don't really have any big ones. That sucks. Well, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. All right. Let me get out of here. Let's start walking, boys and girls. And in between, now look at this. From right here to this. Fucking brutal. Ugh. So I walk from down here Oof. This is what I mean about this stretch of highway. It's just nasty. Hang on, I gotta carry this in my other hand. This is too much for me. All right. Woo, doggy. No, because it's not very far. I tell you what I'm gonna do though. To make it a little easier for me. Oh man. My feet are destroyed. Look at this. Somebody's trying to tell me something. I'm not in the short time room. Oh. Ooh, doggy. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not going to walk over there across the street because it's not that far. All right, this is a fish sandwich. I'm gonna have a little fish sandwich here. Eat this. Get rid of it so I don't have to carry as much stuff, man. I'm gonna give you the rating, the Malin rating. Bread's a little firm. A little spicy. The bread is old. Probably sitting there since yesterday. Listen, I'm hungry. I should take the bread off and just eat the fish. I burned like 3,200 calories yesterday. A little hard to, it's all right. One to 10, I'll give it a 6.5. Yeah. what we call side of the road meal. Check this out. Obviously, they're building something there. The real trick in walking to Payao and down through Praia is finding hotels. Otherwise, I'll be sleeping in places like this. It's not all bad. This isn't bad at all, really. I mean, of course, it'd be nicer to have a shower and a nice bed, but the bed in this room that I have is a bit soft. Didn't keep me from sleeping last night, though. All right. I'm about ready. Filet of fish sandwich for lunch. You know, the lady, the maid, I don't even know her name. I should find her name out. You know, give her a shout out. When I went to Cafe Amazon, she goes, "You want to call me and have me come pick you up?" And she's on her day off. I'm like, no, that's all right. Thank you, though. My next pair of shoes. All right. If you look behind me, this road, all the way from the White Temple, the road's just been like this, just no shade, nothing. Yeah, well, you know, you can't always get what you want, honey. You know, the family is one reason why I'm doing this. My family. I am doing it for a number of reasons, but they're part of it. You know. So, you know, that kind of nixes the nice lady's advances if she were to make any. I don't have any problem saying, you know, hey, you know, I got a wife and I want to, you know, stick with her. Or one set of, you know, one woman, one set of issues and problems, two women, you got double. Took me a while to realize that. See that orange thing up ahead? That's where I'm heading, except a little bit after. So I'm putting a little bit too much effort on my feet, a little too much stress on my feet today, but whatever. Satani with the you Melau. Oh, this is the radio station. Man, it's so hot out. I should go in there and go, hey, do you know who I am? I am an American in Bangkok who's in Melau right now, and I'm doing a long walk. And they'd be like, so you can walk? Yes, I can walk. I'm doing a long walk. Brutal heat, man, brutal. There's another bed for the night. Here's the hospital. You know, I was walking along, I think it was after the drink shop or just before it, and I see something in the water. And I'm like, oh, monitor lizard. And then I thought, either that or it's a huge snake. And then I looked closer and it was the mouth of a buffalo. And to the right, there was another one. They were tied up and they went into the water to cool off. And you could only see the tops of their heads. That was it. I was like, wow, I've never seen that before. They're in a little ditch with water covered up to their head. Oh, thankfully, we're almost there. Whew. I would not want to be walking at 10:30 in the afternoon here. You know, to try to reach a destination such as a hotel at the end of a long walk. I would not want to be doing that. Oh, man. I'm hoping that coffee shop will be open. Ooh. What's today, Friday? Or is it Thursday? It's Thursday. There you go, Gennaro. I don't think they're baristas, though. Oh. I feel these rubber sandals melting around my feet. What am I doing on this trip? I'm taking an extended Forrest Gump type walk. Right now I'm in Mae Lau. Looking for shade. I'm almost there. There's a Tesco up on the left. Huh? What did you say, Salah was? Well, I'd prefer not to sleep there, but, you know, listen, as uncomfortable as this walking can be, here's a beer. This is the beer house right here. I'd pick up a beer right now if I wanted. As uncomfortable as it is, it's much nicer to be in a hotel. Look at this. A little shade for a second. Sorry, buddy, that was uncalled for. All right, now, I was just going to Tesco to look for some Band-Aids or something and get into the air conditioning because I'm sure it's nice and shit. I gotta wear a mask if I go in here. Yeah, everybody's got a mask on. Wait. Whew. Oh, it's on. It's not very big, eh? I'm seeing any Band-Aids here. Man, it is hot out. In case you didn't know already. Oh, here we go. What is this? Oh, that's a Tiger Balm. They got the same stuff. The only one that had the Band-Aids I wanted is the 7-Eleven. I need another. My little book is almost finished. Filled, rather. These are too big. $15. Get one at 7. They got a brush right here. Scrub my feet. Except I don't want one right now. Could always put Tampax under my feet. Well, they don't really have what I want, unfortunately. Go to 7. Oh shit. That was nice. Let's take a little walk around the market. The one girl in the pharmacy said no one has ever, and the one at the drink shop said they'd never had a foreigner come to their shop. Smell durian. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Swaddy Cup. Done. Done, Tio. Been dying for some County El Clue. I can't find it. Whenever I'm not looking for it, I can find it. Got matches there for a lighter. Swaddy Cup. Coffee shop is open. Yes. Awesome. Get in the shade, man. Get in the shade. Shit, every time I go in somewhere, I gotta wear a mask. It's getting to be so aggravating. Here's the stuff that I saw. They're out. No, it's not the one. We're out of them. Maybe I just am looking in the wrong place. Yes, I am. No, this is what I want right here. Get two of them. There's the iPad right here. These are cheaper, actually. Two of these, and I'll try the iPad eye patch. Swaddy Cup. Shit, where's my wallet? Gang cup, gang. That's bad. Cup. Cup ก็มาครับอันนี้มันเงินไหมอันนี้1 บาทได้กินไม่ได้ All right, I gotta sit down. Whew. Let's have a coffee. Whew. No, she's not here. Well, she will be in a minute. What shall I get, boys? Thai tea, milk butterfly pea, smoothie, iced, Thai coffee, Thai black tea, espresso. Let's see here. Could get a Thai iced tea, but could get a cocoa, could get an espresso. What do I want? Nom sod pan. I don't like that stuff. Where's that? I want something cold. Look at this. Already drenched in sweat. Sawasdee krap. คอโคโก้ครับโคโก้เย็นเท่าไหร่25 ร้อนไหม
ร้อน
ร้อนเหมือนกันโอ้ย very hot. Thank Buddha for this fan. Ooh. Mrs. Gennaro. Oh man, that's funny. Gennaro's probably not even here now. Wow, Leo done. They all look that way to you, Gennaro. I'm เป็นคนแรกไหม
คนที่สองค่ะ
Isn't that how it always is, Sasha? I'm the second person of the day. They're peaceful and quiet and loving and sweet until they're not. คุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมครับ
ได้นิดหน่อยค่ะ
เหรอเขาพูดอะไรอ่ะ Hello, how are you?
ค่ะ
Yeah. Same.
มาอยู่เมืองไทยนานแล้วเหรอคะ
นานครับ
พูดไทยเก่ง
คุณอยู่ประเทศไทยนานเท่าไหร่
27 ปี
27 ปี 26
โอ้
อันนี้เป็นร้านของคุณ
ไม่
ไม่ No, she's not the owner. จะทำนานที่นี่นานไหม
ได้2 เดือน
2 เดือนอ๋อไม่นาน
เพิ่งเปิด
อ๋อเหรอเปิดกี่โมงอ่ะ
เปิด9 โมง
9 โมงเหรอผมคิดมากี่โมงก็ปิดประมาณ8 โมงครึ่งแล้วก็ผมคิดก็ทำไมไม่เปิดบางทีผมคิดเมื่อก่อนเป็นร้านกาแฟแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ก็ปิดแล้วเพราะว่าโควิดผมคิดมีคนคุยกับผมใช่ไหมที่ YouTube จะคุยกันเขาบอกคุณไม่ดู27ดูเด็กกว่า I told her she looks younger you said she looks younger ผมไม่ได้คุยตัวเอง แต่ที่นี่ยุ่งมากไหมคนเยอะลูกค้าเยอะๆgot a good location she's like just like the pharmacies so many people here of course this is the only thing right here it's not a very big town it's a very small townเกิดที่นี่ไหม สิชอบอยู่ที่นี่ไม่ได้คิดก็ไปกรุงเทพทำงานกรุงเทพแล้วไม่ยาวyeah so she doesn't I said you don't ever think about going to Bangkok and working or anything no never มีคนออสเตรเลียเขา say hello จริงเนี่ยออสเตรเลียอเมริกาอังกฤษI mean the drinks here this is 25 baht which is about what 80 cents 85 cents in Bangkok that's about 40 or 50 baht depending on where you are No, Phetchabun is not on the route. I don't think it is. I'm trying to find a way where I can put something on live and where I can stop it and I don't tell everybody what hotel I'm staying in because I just don't want to do that. And so far I haven't been able to find anything, but I did do something with Google showing how far I've traveled. I showed that I went from the checkpoint all the way to the Cafe Amazon, so I was able to do that. Let's add it to the route and let's meet the ex-Mrs. Gennaro. I don't have the urge to do that. And you know, that's Gennaro's business. I don't, you know. I have a little bit of respect for others and their wives, you know. I'm going to Bangkok, Gennaro. It's good. So what am I supposed to do? Sit here for another hour before the pharmacy girl comes? I either sit here all alone or I sit here all alone with you guys. cool down though. I need to order an American in Bangkok t-shirt or two for myself. I'd like to do something to give away, but I'm not at that point yet. I'm not at that juncture. But because the American in Bangkok t-shirt that I have is it's starting to get a little yellowed. Yeah. It's getting yellow and kind of nasty. Ban อยู่ใกล้ๆที่นี่
ค่ะ
บ้านน่ะอยู่ใกล้ๆที่นี่ไหม
ค่ะใกล้
อ่าเดินแล้วขับมอเตอร์ไซ
ขับ
ค์
มอไซค์
อ่าคุณใช้ YouTube ใช้ YouTube ไหมแล้วทำอะไร ดูวิดีโอแต่ไม่ได้อัพโหลด
ไม่ค่ะ
so she uses YouTube but she doesn't upload แต่นี่มีช่องใช่ไหมมีช่องตัวเองนะแล้วก็เดี๋ยวนี้ผมมาจากชายแดนแม่สายเดินจากที่นู่นเดินที่นี่
เดินเลยเหรอ
เดิน so ผมไปร้านขายยาเมื่อวานเพราะว่าเท้าก็เจ็บมากก็ต้องใส่เข็ดใช่ไหมอะไรนะฉีดใช่ไหมก็
แล้วพักอยู่
ตัด
ที่ไหนคะ
ก็ที่นู่นนะมีโรงแรมที่นู่นนะแบบ
แล้วเดินจากจีนมานี่
เดินวันนี้แต่เจ็บเท้าแต่ไม่เป็นไรก็นิดหน่อย เดินจะครับ แล้วก็บางทีจะอยู่อีกก็นอนคืนนี้แล้วก็บางทีอีกวันอีกหนึ่งวันยังไม่รู้
อาจจะไปที่อื่นต่อ
พะเยา
โอ้ไกล
กี่กิโลเมตรประมาณ 75
ไกลอยู่นะคะเดินใช้เวลา
ประมาณ 75 กิโลใช่ไหม
ประมาณ
มีโรงแรมไหมรู้ไหม
โอ้ค่ะ
มีเวลาไปเส้นนี้ก็มีโรงแรม
น่าจะมี
ถ้าจะเดินก็มีไหม
อืม
ถ้าไม่มีผมต้องนอนที่รถบัสที่สถานีอะไรนะเป็นศาลาต้องพักนอนที่นู่น I'm in แม่ลาวสวยไหม It's a nice little town small ก็อยู่กับครอบครัวไหมคุณ
ค่ะ
เกิดที่นี่อยู่กับพ่อแม่
ค่ะ
ชอบไหม
ชอบค่ะ
แม่ชาวฮองชาวบ้าน
ไม่ค่ะ
she stays with her mother and father she likes staying with her mother and father she wants to stay there ก็ดี มีพี่น้อง ไม่มี
คนเดียว
เหรอ she doesn't have any brothers and sisters wow แล้วก็มาที่นี่ทุกวันทำงาน
ค่ะหยุดวันอาทิตย์
วันอาทิตย์
วัน
ปกติก็เดินละเมิดผมตื่นนอนประมาณที่สองที่สามแล้วก็เดินประมาณที่สามที่สี่เดินเพราะว่าไม่ร้อน
ใช่
ประมาณ
ร้อน
9 โมง 10 โมงร้อนมากขอสเปเชียลร้อนได้ไหมมีไหม
แต่มันไม่มีแก้วทางร้านนะคะมันจะเป็นแก้วพลาสติกหรือแก้วกระดาษ
ไม่เป็นไรเป็นแก้วเล็ก
มันมีแต่แก้ว
ไม่ต้องใช้น้ำเยอะ
ค่ะ
ใช่ไหมมันเอสเปรสโซ่ธรรมดาประมาณนี้มันโอเคได้ครับ No, they don't have any espresso glasses here. It's all right. I like that refrigerator. It's clear is what it is. The refrigerator is a clear glass door.
แบบนี้ได้
ไม่เป็นไร You know my pet peeves, but I've slowly become immune to the lack of espresso etiquette here. They're learning. They're learning. How much is this? This is like I said yesterday, it's like Mayberry RFD. Everybody knows your business here. You know what you're doing, what you're not doing. You mean Maasai? You're talking about the place where the guy was the owner and he had all that fancy. That was the best coffee that I've had. Even, damn it, even better than Roots. That place Roots. Great coffee. There goes my coffee. That stuff, that was really good. Hi, na.
30 บาทค่ะ
Some sip, okay.ไม่เป็นไร ครับ เฮ้ย Cheers, bottoms up.
ใส่น้ำตาลนะคะ
Man, no sugar. Oh, the shiny gold colored big coffee machine. That probably cost 10,000. He put some money into that place, but man, what is it called? Doi Masalong makes good coffee. They got good coffee from that area. So it doesn't surprise me. And you know, he's selling. People are stopping from their houses and stuff and buying coffee there to, you know, to make their own coffee and stuff. He's selling. That guy's got to be doing some good business. It's right on the side of the road, and he had a big area to park and everything, and it's a very nice place. So he's getting the higher end clients, you know. Anyway, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. I don't know the next time I'll stream, but I would say no later than, what's today? Thursday, Friday. No later than Saturday morning. I got some work to do. I got to get some videos up. You know, I've got been shooting video. So, you know, all kinds of stuff to do. Very busy, you know. My friend's mom had one like that at her coffee shop tonight. Wow. You got to generate a lot of dough to pay that thing back. that Norepinephrine must be wearing off because my foot is starting to ache again. It's not so much the blisters. The blisters don't really, you don't feel the burn of the blister. At least I don't. I feel the aching of my foot, the throbbing of my feet. You get used to it though. You're walking, and I'm sure Longhorns knows. There's some other people that know. You start walking, and your feet get numb, and then you're like, you just keep going, There's part of me that's thinking about leaving tonight, but I'm not sure. I need to check on some hotels in the area and that kind of thing. So, there's a chance it'll be tomorrow morning. Where are you going, Mr. Mitch? You don't have to say goodbye to the señorita? I don't know, it was all so easy for me. Yeah, and how old were you? You were a youngster. Sure in the hell ain't easy now, I can tell you that right now. Have a good evening, Mr. Mitch. I'm actually gonna try to sleep. I'm actually gonna try to work on a video or two, and I'm gonna try to take a nap. But I really want to get my feet looked at. Girl seemed to know what she was doing, and maybe I can get a couple more of those dressings, because not every place has them. They're not always easy to find. Sometimes 7-Elevens have them, sometimes they don't, and I need to really wrap my feet up. Need to get some more. Need to get some more
เอาลาเต้จ้ะ
inserts.
เอาไม่หวานมาก
Yes, Mr. Mitch. I already got one. Got the needle. I don't know what gauge it was. I was trying to look and then I couldn't see it. She just put it down. It's like, all right. She took. It seemed like she enjoyed sticking that needle in my foot. Seriously. Oh, she's grinding up the beans with every. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that. She ground my beans up fresh. I didn't know that. I thought she just put them in there. That's for you, Gennaro. All right. Listen, I think it's time to say goodbye. Time for me to fly. Gotta try to get some rest. And yeah, I'm gonna try to keep putting the Google Maps up that show around where I'm going or where I am. I'm gonna try. I can use the what is it called? Map My Walk.
กาแฟ
กาแฟห้องตัวเย็นก็ กาแฟห้องนะจ๊ะ
Yeah, once you hit 15 miles, that's about 24 kilometers. 24? Yeah, 24 kilometers. Yeah, your feet start to really hurt. I figure 18 is a good length, but it's not fast enough. I need to I need to average 20 per day. And right now I'm not. So I'm a little behind, And I figure if I can make the Bangkok leg, that'll make the wife a little happier. She'll be a little more at ease. She won't think that, I'm going to die out here on the road. And, it'll make the kids proud and everything. It'll make me happy I did most of the challenge, or half of the challenge, almost half of the challenge. It's not quite half, so. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Even if I walk like 8 miles a day for the next couple of days, 4 days is 32 miles. That's about 51 kilometers. So that's averaging 12 and a half, 13. No, it's not enough. It'll take me forever. It'll take me 3 months to get to Bangkok. I don't want to take 3 months. 3 months is a long time.
ชาเต้ค่ะเท่าไหร่ครับ
Without the family and without the wife. That's a long time. Johnny, how you going? What's happening? It's still 5 after 11. All right, you do that. Guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, I'm not sure when I'll be streaming, but no later than Saturday morning, but possibly tomorrow morning, depending on how the feet feel. I may be back out on the road tomorrow, early in the morning. See you later, Jim. Just depends. As long as I get an early start, then the ground is not that hot, and that makes a difference. So, I got a stick, and the name of this stick is My Friend Me. Really. I do have a big stick, and it has helped me several times. It's helped me about 5 times already. One time in particular where the dogs were decent size and they actually were coming at me. The other times the dogs were kind of hesitant, so I wasn't worried about them, but the stick helped. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to carve in it the words My Friend Me, because it's my friend. Dude, you don't know. Those dogs, you saw how hard I was breathing. The reason I was breathing was because I kept throwing kicks at the one dog in particular, both of them, but one dog in particular was very aggressive. And so, I probably threw 20 kicks at this thing and was screaming at him and, I was raising my arms up, making all kinds of weird noises. And this is at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, man. So I was thinking to myself, if I went down, it was raining, it was drizzling. If I went down on the ground, those dogs got me. It would have been very unpleasant. So now you just wrap that thing on the pavement, and the dogs, they stop, It's a good idea, actually, just in case, because some dogs might not be put off. But, I really hate to hurt the dogs, but I'm not about to get ripped to shreds. It's not going to happen. So I'm still contemplating. I got the flashlight / taser. And, that's a fair bit lighter, and I don't have to carry I've got blisters, starting to get blisters on my fingers from carrying the stick. And when I'm streaming, sometimes I'm carrying the stick and carrying the gimbal and walking along. So, it's like a little juggling act. I prefer not to have a stick, but it's been my friend me. So, anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. There's the usual yada, yada, yada. Click thumbs up, share, leave a comment. Check the description for all the ways that you can support me to find out where I am. You can go to my website, americaninbangkok.com. And I'll figure something out to make the trip it'll be a little easier to follow where I'm at and everything. Get a beat on me, because, man, that's kind of nice to know. But anyway, that's all I got. So we're going to say, Jerkan Mai. Chokti, Jerkan Mai. And until next time, see you guys later. All right? Ciao. Bye. Bye-bye. There you go. See you later, Steve.